Hi, I'm Ate Pat. I was born in Manila. Pinanganak ako sa Maynila, but I grew up here in the States. Pero dito na ako lumaki sa States. Come learn Tagalog with me. Oh wow, turon. Have you ever had turon? It's a popular Filipino snack. It's a spring roll wrapper filled with banana or plantains, sometimes jackfruit and sugar. It's fried until it's golden brown and crispy, and the fruit inside gets caramelized. Count them in Tagalog with me. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, sampu. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, sampu. Let's count together one last time. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, sampu. We did it! We counted to 10 in Tagalog. Now it's my favorite time of the day. Merienda time. Paalam! Oh, hi! I have a doctor's appointment later today. It's just a routine checkup to make sure my body is healthy and strong. Do you know Tagalog vocabulary words about the body? The vocabulary can be found in the description of this video. Follow along with me. Katawan, body, katawan. The body is made up of muscles, organs, and many other components that all work together to allow us to do everyday things. Katawan, body, katawan. Kalansay, skeleton, kalansay. Buto, bone, buto. The human body is made up of over 200 bones. The smallest bone is found in the ear, and the longest bone is the femur bone in the leg. Balat, skin, balat. The skin protects against bacteria outside of the body. The thickest skin is found on the bottoms of our feet, and the thinnest skin is on our eyelids. Balat, skin, balat. Ulo, head, ulo. The head is made up of the skull, which holds our brains. Be sure to always wear a helmet when you're riding a bike, so your head is always protected. Ulo, head, ulo. Utak, brain, utak. The brain is made up of two hemispheres. The left side of the brain processes logical thoughts, like math, science, and reading, while the right side of the brain processes creative thoughts, like art, music, and imagination. Utak, brain, utak. Buhok, hair, buhok. Hair is found all over the body. The most common hair color in the world is black, and the least common hair color in the world is red. Buhok, hair, buhok. Muka, face, muka. There are hundreds of muscles in the face, and they all work together to make different facial expressions. Muka, face, muka. Noo, forehead, noo. When you're feeling sick, Your mom, dad, lolo or lola might feel your forehead to see if you have a fever. Noo, forehead, noo. Kilay, eyebrow, kilay. Our eyebrows, along with our eyelashes, help keep dirt and sweat out of our eyes. Kilay, eyebrow, kilay. Mata, eye, mata. The eyes have muscles and nerves attached to it that allow the eyeball to move and process images we see. And some people have to wear glasses or contact lenses to help them see clearly, like me. Tenga, ear, tenga. The ear works by catching sound waves in the environment. Nerve signals are then sent to the brain, which processes the sounds we hear. Tenga, ear, tenga. Ilong, nose, ilong. The nose helps clean and humidify the air that we breathe so that the air is clean and moist before it gets to our throat and lungs. Ilong, nose, ilong. Bibig, mouth, bibig. Did you know that it's actually healthy for you when you smile? Smiling can improve your mood, relieve pain and stress, and boost your immune system. Bibig, mouth, bibig. Ngipin, teeth, ngipin. Adults can have up to 32 permanent teeth. Brushing and flossing are important to protect the enamel that keeps our teeth strong and healthy. Ngipin, teeth, ngipin. Dila, tongue, dila. Some people think the tongue is the strongest muscle in the body, but others think the strongest muscle is in the jaw. Nonetheless, the tongue is a very important muscle because it helps us chew, swallow, and speak. Have you ever tried talking without using your tongue? It's impossible. Let's review the vocabulary words for the head. Ulo, head, ulo. Utak, brain, utak. Buhok, hair, buhok. Muka, face, muka. Noo, forehead, noo. Kilay, eyebrow, kilay. Mata, eye, mata. Tenga, ear, tenga. Ilong, nose, ilong. Bibig, mouth, bibig. Ngipin, teeth, ngipin. Dila, tongue, dila. Leeg, neck, leeg. The neck holds the trachea, which helps air get into the lungs, and the esophagus, which allows food into our stomachs. Leeg, neck, leeg. Balikat, shoulder, balikat. The shoulder is made up of 3 bones that come together to make a ball and socket joint. This type of joint allows your arms to move in any direction. Balikat, shoulder, balikat. Likud, back, likud. The spine in your back holds the spinal cord that sends electrical messages from the brain to the rest of the body. Likud, back, likud. Dibdib, chest, dibdib. The chest holds some of the most important organs in the body, the heart and the lungs. Dibdib, chest, dibdib. Puso, heart, puso. The heart is made up of muscles that work together to pump 2,000 gallons of blood to the rest of the body every day. A doctor may listen to your heart using a stethoscope to make sure that it's beating properly. Puso, heart, puso. Tiyan, stomach, tiyan. Stomach acids break down food that we eat so that vitamins and minerals can be absorbed by the body. Tiyan, stomach, tiyan. Let's review the vocabulary words for the torso. Leeg, neck, leeg. Balikat, shoulder, balikat. Likod, back, likod. Dibdib, chest, dibdib. Puso, heart, puso. Tiyan, stomach, tiyan. Brazo, arm, brazo. The biceps and triceps in the arms are muscles that help you lift heavy things. Exercise and a healthy diet help muscles grow big and strong. Brazo, arm, brazo. Kilikili, armpit, kilikili. The armpit has lymph nodes that are part of the immune system and filter out toxins out of the body. Armpits produce sweat, which helps regulate our body temperature. Kilikili, armpit, kilikili. Siko, elbow, siko. Have you ever felt a tingling sensation after hitting your elbow on something? That's because there's a set of nerves that pass along the elbow joint, and when they're pinched, you may feel some discomfort. Siko, elbow, siko. Kamay, hand, kamay. There are about 27 bones in the hand. Only about 10% of people in the world are left-handed, and about 1% of people are ambidextrous, meaning they can write with both left and right hands. Kamay, hand, kamay. Daliri, finger, daliri. The fingertips are some of the most sensitive parts of our bodies. They have receptors that can tell the brain if something is hot or cold, wet or dry, dull or sharp. Also, everyone's fingerprint is unique. No two fingerprints are the same. Daliri, finger, daliri. Binti, leg, binti. Legs are made up of bones, muscles, and ligaments, which help our bodies move from place to place. One of the fastest runners in the world is Usain Bolt from Jamaica, who can run 100 meters in less than 10 seconds. Binti, leg, binti. Tuhod, knee, tuhod. The knee is a joint that's made by the upper and lower bones of the leg. Did you know that babies aren't born with kneecaps? They're born with cartilage, which don't turn into kneecaps until the age of 2. Tuhod, knee, tuhod. Paa, foot, paa. The toes on your feet help keep you balanced when you walk and stand. Generally, your feet stop growing after puberty. Paa, foot, paa. Let's review the vocabulary words for the limbs. Brazo, arm, brazo. Kilikili, armpit, kilikili. Siko, elbow, siko. Kamay, hand, kamay. Daliri, finger, daliri. Binti, leg, binti. Tuhod, knee, tuhod. Paa, foot, paa. We did it! We learned the Tagalog vocabulary words for the human body. You know, the body is one of my favorite topics because I'm a nurse. When I'm not hanging out with friends like you, I actually work at the hospital and help take care of people who are sick. Seeing my patients recover and go home to their families is one of my favorite things. Well, I gotta go. I don't want to be late for my doctor's appointment. Paalam! Oh, hi! Look at all these colorful bags. Do you know your colors in Tagalog? Let's learn them together. Pula, red, pula. Kahel, orange, kahel. Dilaw, yellow, dilaw. Verde, green, verde. Azul, blue, azul. Lila, purple, lila. Puti, white, puti. Itim, black, itim. Let's open each bag and see what's inside. This bag is pula. This is the Philippine flag. The bottom stripe is pula. It represents patriotism. Some say when the red is on the top, it means the country is in a state of war. During times of peace, the blue stripe is on top. This stripe on the flag is pula. This is a picture of Jollibee. Jollibee is a fast food restaurant in the Philippines. It's known for serving spaghetti, fried chicken, and rice. Hi! Jollibee is pula. The 50 peso bill is pula. On the front is a picture of the 4th President of the Philippines, Sergio Osmeña. On the back is a picture of the Taal volcano. 50 pesos is worth about $1 US. This 50 peso bill is pula. All of these things are pula. This next bag is kahel. This is a jeepney. It's a form of public transportation in the Philippines. Passengers can sit in the front next to the driver or all along the back. They're decorated with lots of designs, and on the front is usually a name. This jeepney is kahel. A Filipiniana can also be kahel. It's the national costume for women in the Philippines. It's known for its butterfly sleeves. The Filipiniana can be kahel. This is a 20 peso bill. On the front is a picture of the 2nd President of the Philippines, Manuel L. Quezon. On the back is a picture of the Banawe rice terraces. This 20 peso bill is kahel. All of these things are kahel. This next bag is dilaw. The Philippine flag has 3 stars and a sun. The sun has 8 rays, which represent the 8 provinces that fought against Spanish rule. The 3 stars represent the 3 largest islands in the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The 3 stars and the sun are dilaw. A mango. The mango is the national fruit of the Philippines. In 1995, the Guinness Book of World Records listed it as the sweetest variety of mango in the world. The mango is dilaw. This is the 500 peso bill. On the front is a picture of Ninoy and Cory Aquino. Cory Aquino was the 11th president of the Philippines. On the back is a picture of the underground river in Palawan. This 500 peso bill is dilaw. All of these things are dilaw. This next bag is verde. This is a picture of a coconut tree. The Philippines is the second largest producer of coconut products in the world. Coconuts are often used in Philippine dishes, and the palm leaves can be used to make walis ting-ting, which is a small broom. The coconut tree leaves are verde. Calamansi. Calamansi has a sour taste. It's very high in vitamin C, and it's often used in dishes like pancit. The calamansi is verde. The 200 peso bill. On the front is a picture of the 9th President of the Philippines, Diosdado Macapagal Sr. On the back is a picture of the chocolate hills in Bohol. They're not really made of chocolate, but they're given that name because the grass on the hills turns brown during dry season, which makes them look like chocolate hills. This 200 peso bill is verde. All of these things are verde. This next bag is azul. The top stripe on the Philippine flag is azul. It represents peace and freedom. The Independence Day in the Philippines is celebrated on June 12th. The top stripe on the Philippine flag is azul. This is a fan. The Philippine Islands are located near the equator, so it can feel pretty hot. A fan like this comes in handy in the tropical weather. This fan is azul. This is a 1,000 peso bill. On the front are pictures of 3 heroes of the resistance against Japanese forces. On the back is a picture of the South Sea Pearl. This 1,000 peso bill is azul. All of these things are azul. This next bag is lila. This is ube extract. Ube is purple yam, which is commonly used in Philippine dishes. It can be used to make cakes, pan de sal, or even ice cream, and it gives the food a deep purple color. Ube is lila. This is a picture of a tricycle. Tricycles are a form of public transportation, and it's a motorcycle with a pedicab attached to the side. Just like the jeepney, it can be decorated in many colors. This tricycle is lila. This is a 100 peso bill. On the front is a picture of the 5th President of the Philippines, Manuel Rojas. On the back is a picture of the Mayon volcano, which is found in Bicol, the province where my family's from. There's also a picture of the whale shark. My family swam with the whale sharks in Cebu. This 100 peso bill is lila. All of these things are lila. This next bag is puti. These are pearl earrings. The pearl is the national gem of the Philippines. A pearl is formed when a piece of sand gets stuck in a clam or an oyster, and the animal puts a layer of coating over the sand until a pearl is formed. These pearls are puti. This is a picture of the sampaguita. The sampaguita is the national flower of the Philippines. It's also known as jasmine, and it has a beautiful smell. Outside of churches in the Philippines, you might see people selling necklaces made out of sampaguita. The sampaguita is puti. This is the barong Tagalog. It's the national costume for men in the Philippines. Men wear this during weddings, funerals, or any other formal event. It's usually made out of fibers from pineapple or banana leaves. This barong Tagalog was worn by my husband, your Kuya Chris, at our wedding. This barong Tagalog is puti. All of these things are puti. This last bag is itim. This is a kalabaw. The kalabaw is the national animal of the Philippines. It's also known as a water buffalo. It's a hard-working animal commonly found in farms and rice fields. This kalabaw is itim. This wallet is itim. There are some coins inside. The 1 peso coin has Jose Rizal. The 5 peso coin has Andres Bonifacio. And the 10 peso coin has Andres Bonifacio and Apolinario Mabini. These 3 individuals are national heroes who fought against Spanish rule. There's also the 25 centimo and a 5 centimo. All of these coins are used in the Philippines. This wallet is itim. All of these things are itim. We did it! We learned all the colors together. Let's say them one last time. Pula, pula. Kahel, kahel. Dilaw, dilaw. Verde, verde. Azul, azul. Lila, lila. Puti, puti. Itim, itim. Now, excuse me while I go play with some of my cool stuff. Paalam! Hi, I'm Ate Pat. I was born in Manila. Pinanganak ako sa Maynila, but I grew up here in the States. Pero dito na ako lumaki sa States. Come learn Tagalog with me. Oh, hi. I'm meeting some new people today, and I'm a little nervous.
We're excited to meet Ate Pat. Yeah, we are too.
Do you want to learn some Tagalog phrases with me that we can use when we make new friends? Let's do it. If I want to greet someone, I can say, good day. In Tagalog, it's magandang araw. Maganda means beautiful, and araw means day. Magandang araw. Fun fact, when you're talking to an adult, you have to say po in the sentence to be respectful. Magandang araw po. If I want to say, hi, how are you? In Tagalog, it's kamusta ka? Kamusta po? Kamusta ka? If someone asks me that, I can respond, I'm doing fine. In Tagalog, it's mabuti po. Mabuti po. Mabuti po. If I want to ask someone, what is your name? In Tagalog, it's ano ang pangalan mo? Ano means what, pangalan means name, and mo is referring to you. Ano ang pangalan mo? Ano ang pangalan mo? If someone asks me that, I can say, my name is Ate Pat. In Tagalog, ako si Ate Pat. Ako means I, si means am, ako si Ate Pat. Ako po si Ate Pat. If I want to ask, how old are you? In Tagalog, it's ilang taon ka na? Ilan means how many. Taon means year. Ka is referring to you, and na means already. Ilan taon ka na? Ilang taon ka na? If you know your numbers in Tagalog, you can say them in your response. For example, you can say, 10 taon ako. 10 means 10, taon means year, and ako is referring to me. 10 taon ako. If I want to ask, where are you from? In Tagalog, it's taga saan ka? Taga means from, saan means where, and ka is referring to you. Taga saan ka? Taga saan ka? If someone asks me that, I can say, taga Maynila ako. Taga means from, ako means me. Taga Maynila po ako. Taga Maynila ako.
I wonder what we're having for lunch. I hope it's adobo. Adobo.
Here are some other basic phrases that are used in common conversation. Yes is opo. 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 No is hindi. Hindi po. Hindi. Okay is sige. Sige. Sige po. If you want to say I'm sorry, in Tagalog it's pasensya na. Pasensya na po. Pasensya na. And to respond when someone says I'm sorry, you can say ayos lang. Ayos lang po. Ayos lang. Thank you is salamat. Salamat po. Salamat. You're welcome is walang anuman. Walang anuman po. Walang anuman. I love you is mahal kita. Mahal po kita. Mahal kita. To say I love you too, you can say mahal din kita. Mahal din kita. Mahal din kita.
Wonder what's taking so long. She's running kinda late. Filipino time.
Now here are some phrases you can use if it's time for you to go. If you have to say, I'm leaving, it's alis na ako. Alis na po ako. Alis na ako. It's usually respectful to say, take care. In Tagalog, it's ingat. Ingat po. Ingat. And to say bye, it's paalam. Paalam po. Paalam. Here's an example of how a conversation might go in Tagalog. Magandang araw. Kamusta ka? Mabuti po. Anong pangalan mo? Ako si Pat. Oh, I like your name. Salamat. Walang anuman. Oh, ilang taon ka na? 29 ako. Taga saan ka? Taga Maynila ako. Oh, alis na ako. Sige, ingat. Paalam. We did it. We learned some common phrases that we can use when we make new friends. Oh, I gotta go. I don't want to be late. Paalam. Phew! I just finished cleaning my house. I even lit some candles to make the house smell good. How about we learn some Tagalog vocabulary about the house? Wow, check out this cool dollhouse. Bahay. In the Philippines, a bahay can be made out of all sorts of materials. The bahay kubo, for example, is made out of bamboo and nipa palms. Bahay. Bubong. Did you know a tall bubong can make a room feel cooler? Warm air rises to the top, leaving the room feeling cooler. Bubong. Bintana. In the Philippines, they like to keep the bintana open to let in air and natural light. Bintana. Pinto. A pinto can be made out of wood and have a really elaborate carving. Pinto. Now let's check out the inside of the bahay. Dingding. The dingding is important for separating the house into different rooms. Dingding. Hagdanan. The hagdanan lets you go up and down the first and second floors of your house. Hagdanan. The first room in our house is the kusina. The kusina is one of my favorite rooms because I love to try out Filipino recipes. Kusina. Let's take a look at what's inside. When you're in the kusina and you want to look for some food, you can go look in the frigidaire or refrigerator. Frigidaire. Once you've found your food and you want to cook it, you can use the kalan or stove. Kalan. And once you've cooked your food, you can come eat it at the lamesa or table. Lamesa. And to enjoy your meal, you can sit at the table in an upuan or chair. Upuan. And one of the rooms might have a labahan or washing machine. Labahan. Let's review the vocabulary for the kusina. Frigidaire. Frigidaire. Kalan. Kalan. Lamesa. Lamesa. Upuan. Upuan. Labahan. Labahan. The next room in our house is the cuarto. The cuarto is a nice place to rest and relax after a busy day. Cuarto. In the bedroom, there might be an aparador or a cabinet. Aparador. Inside of the cabinet, there might be damit or clothes. Damit. When it's time to go to sleep, you can lay down in the cama, bed. Cama. To get comfortable, you can rest your head on an unan, pillow. Unan. If it gets cold, you can use a kumot, blanket. Kumot. Let's review the words of the cuarto. Aparador. Aparador. Damit. Damit. Cama. Cama. Unan. Unan. Kumot. Kumot. The next room in our house is the baño. The baño is a nice place to freshen up right when you wake up and right before bed when you're about to sleep. Baño. When someone wants to take a bath, they can use the paliguan. Paliguan. When they want to dry off, they can use a Toalla or a towel. Toalla. If someone needs to use the restroom, they can use the inodoro or toilet. Inodoro. When it's time to wash your hands, you can use the lababo or sink. Lababo. Let's say the words of the baño again. Paliguan. Paliguan. Toalla. Toalla. Inodoro. Inodoro. Lababo. Lababo. And the last room in our house is the sala. My family loves spending time in the sala because we can watch movies and play with toys. Sala. When you're in the sala, you can get comfortable on the sopa or couch. Sopa. While you're sitting on the couch, you can be watching the televisión or the TV. Televisión. If you don't want to watch TV, you can also listen to the radyo or radio. Radyo. If it's dark, you might want to turn on the ilaw or light. Ilaw. And if you want to have some fun with your family, maybe you can play with your laruan, toy. Laruan. Let's say the words of the sala again. Sopa. Sopa. Televisión. Televisión. Radyo. Radyo. Ilaw. Ilaw. Laruan. Laruan. And those are the rooms of the bahay. I hope you find a relaxing space in your own bahay. Paalam! Oh, hi! Today I'm taking a hike up a mountain. I love being outside and I love taking in nature. Do you know Tagalog words about being outdoors? Let's learn some together. Kalikasan, nature, kalikasan. Today we're in the gubat, forest, gubat. Look at this big rock. It's a great place to take a breather. Rock in Tagalog is bato. Rock, bato. Let's keep going. Ilog, river, ilog. Lupa, the ground, lupa. Lumot, moss, lumot. Puno, tree, puno. Kahoy, wood, kahoy. Dahon, leaves, dahon. Damo, grass, damo. Bulaklak, flower, bulaklak. Halaman, plants, halaman. They're all dried up because it's winter time. Halaman. Bundok, mountain, bundok. Ulap, cloud, ulap. Araw, sun, araw. Langit, sky, langit. Hangin, wind, hangin. We did it. We made it up the mountain. We learned lots of cool words like puno, tree, puno. Bato, rock, bato. Lupa, ground, lupa. Langit, sky, langit. Lumot, moss, lumot. Kalikasan, nature, kalikasan. Gubat, forest, gubat. Hangin, air, hangin. Bundok, mountain, bundok. Dahon, leaves, dahon. Bulaklak, flower, bulaklak. Kahoy, wood, kahoy. I hope you get to spend some time outdoors. I'm gonna go take in some more sights. Paalam! Oh, hi! I just came from the zoo. I saw some cool insect exhibits and I saw lots of animals. Do you know the names of animals in Tagalog? Let's learn them together. Elepante. The elepante is the largest land animal in the world. Elepante. Tigre. A tigre can live 25 years. Tigre. Leon. Leon live in a group or a pride of up to 30 leon. Leon. Unggoy. The smallest unggoy can be found in the Philippines. It's called the tarsier and it's only 3 to 6 inches big. It can fit in the palm of your hand. Unggoy. Ahas. There are almost 200 species of ahas in the Philippines, and they can live in the ocean, in the trees, or on land. Ahas. Águila. The Philippine eagle is the national bird of the Philippines. It has a large wingspan and blue eyes. Águila. Buaya. In the Philippines, a buaya can be golden brown in color and darkens as it matures. Buaya. I also saw an insect exhibit. Let's learn the name of some insects. Langgam. The langgam is known to carry very heavy things for its small size. Langgam. Paro-paro. In the Philippines, one of the largest paro-paro can be found. It's called the Magellan birdwing. Paro-paro. Gagamba. Did you know that a gagamba is nearsighted? It can only see things up close. Gagamba. Langaw. The langaw only has a lifespan of about 30 days. Langaw. Ipis. An ipis can range in size from half an inch to as big as 3 inches. Ipis. Lamok. In the Philippines, some beds have a netting to protect you from bites from a lamok. Lamok. Bubuyog. The bubuyog is very important for the environment because it helps pollinate flowers. Bubuyog. Elepante. Elepante. Tigre. Tigre. Leon. Leon. Unggoy. Unggoy. Ahas. Ahas. Águila. Águila. Buhaya. Buhaya. Langgam. Langgam. Paro-paro. Paro-paro. Gagamba. Gagamba. Langaw. Langaw. Ipis. Ipis. Lamok. Lamok. Bubuyog. Bubuyog. We did it! We learned the names of zoo animals and insects. I gotta go. I'm gonna look up some more animal facts. Paalam! Oh, hi! My family is thinking of getting a pet. Do you know the names of pets in Tagalog? Let's learn them together. Aso. In the Philippines, many homes have a guard aso to protect them. Aso. Pusa. Did you know that a pusa can sleep 12 to 14 hours a day? Pusa. Conejo. The ears of a conejo can regulate its body temperature. Conejo. Ibon. There are over 700 species of ibon in the Philippines. Ibon. Isda. There are lots of exotic isda in the Philippines, but we shouldn't catch them because we want to protect the coral reef. Isda. Pagong. The Philippine forest turtle is known for having a yellow stripe on its neck, so it gets the nickname the bowtie turtle. Pagong. Here are the names of farm animals. Baka. In the Philippines, a baka can be gray or brown. Baka. Kambing. You can usually find a kambing on a farm because it eats the weeds and it provides natural manure. Kambing. Tupa. The tupa was introduced in the Philippines in the Spanish era. Tupa. Baboy. The native Philippine pig is black with coarse, thick hair. Baboy. Manok. A manok can make eggs of all different colors. They can be white, brown, or even light blue. Manok. Bibe. You can usually find bibe in the countryside of the Philippines. Bibe. Caballo. A caballo can be used to transport people or even goods throughout the Philippines. Caballo. Aso. Aso. Pusa. Pusa. Conejo. Conejo. Ibon. Ibon. Isda. Isda. Pagong. Pagong. Baka. Baka. Kambing. Kambing. Tupa. Tupa. Baboy. Baboy. Manok. Manok. Bibe. Bibe. Caballo. Caballo. We did it! We learned the names of pets and farm animals. I gotta go. I gotta see if I'm getting a pet. Paalam! Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. It's cold and rainy today where I live. And my favorite thing to do when the weather is like this is wrap myself up in a cozy blanket and get lost in a good book. Do you want to learn some Tagalog vocabulary words about weather? Let's learn some together. The Tagalog vocabulary words can be found in the description of this video. Follow along. Panahon, weather, panahon. There are many types of weather instruments used for research. This is a picture of the Pag-asa weather radar station in Bato, Catanduanes, the town where my family is from. This radar station provides information about incoming storms so that town residents can make necessary preparations. Ulan, rain, ulan. Rainfall amounts in the Philippines vary from region to region. The rainiest places in the Philippines are Baguio City, Eastern Samar, and Eastern Surigao, while the city of Cotabato in Mindanao is known to get the least amount of rain. Bagyo, storm, bagyo. The Philippine Islands are affected by typhoons. These storms happen all throughout the year. In 2013, Time magazine declared the Philippines as the most exposed country in the world to tropical storms. Payong, umbrella, payong. The umbrella is useful for keeping people dry, especially during the rainy season in the Philippines. Many Filipinos also use umbrellas to protect them from the hot rays of the sun. The umbrella is a common accessory when leaving the house because it can be sunny in the morning with rain showers in the afternoon. Maulap, cloudy, maulap. There are many types of clouds, some thin and some light, others thick and full of precipitation. The next time you're in the Philippines, be sure to check out places with a sea of clouds, like Treasure Mountain in Rizal or Ayuste National Park in Davao de Oro. Kulog, thunder, kulog. If you can hear thunder, then lightning is nearby. When lightning strikes, a channel is created in the air. When the channel opens and closes, it creates a sonic shock wave known as a thunderclap. Kidlat, lightning, kidlat. Did you know that lightning can also be seen during a volcanic eruption? Volcanic lightning comes from the static electricity of colliding ash particles. Baha, flood, baha. Heavy rainfall from strong storms can cause flooding in low-lying communities. Floods in the Philippines can cause serious damage and displace many people from their homes. A Manila flood plan includes building a dam, improving urban drainage, and enhancing flood forecasting to provide early warning signals to residents. Mahangin, windy, mahangin. There are two main wind seasons in the Philippines. Amihan is the northeast wind that provides a cool and dry climate from October to March, while Habagat is the southwest wind that provides a wet and humid climate from June to October. Let's review the Tagalog vocabulary words we've learned so far. Panahon, weather, panahon. Ulan, rain, ulan. Bagyo, storm, bagyo. Payong, umbrella, payong. Maulap, cloudy, maulap. Kidlat, lightning, kidlat. Kulog, thunder, kulog. Baha, flood, baha. Mahangin, windy, mahangin. Bahaghari, rainbow, bahaghari. Have you ever seen a double rainbow? This happens when sunlight is reflected twice inside water droplets in the atmosphere, resulting in a double reflection of colors. So, a second arc of colors can be seen in the sky, also known as a double rainbow. Maaraw, sunny, maaraw. The average amount of daily sunlight in the Philippines is 13 hours. The sun rises at around 5:30 in the morning and starts to set at around 6 o'clock at night. Because of its high number of peak sun hours, the Philippines is becoming a hub for solar energy development. Temperatura, temperature, temperatura. Temperatures throughout the Philippines can vary depending on storm patterns and land elevation. Low air pressure systems can cause strong winds, cool temperatures, and precipitation. On the other hand, high air pressure systems bring warm temperatures and dry weather. Mainit, hot, mainit. The warmest month in the Philippines is May, when the mean temperature is 28 degrees Celsius or 83 degrees Fahrenheit. The combination of warm temperatures and high humidity levels in the Philippines can make it feel even hotter in the summer months. Malamig, cold, malamig. The coolest month in the Philippines is January, when the mean temperature is 26 degrees Celsius or 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Baguio City is a mountain town in the Philippines and has an average temperature of 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Because of its cooler temperature, Baguio is known as the summer capital of the Philippines. Hielo, ice, hielo. The Philippines may not get a lot of ice precipitation throughout the year, but a popular and refreshing snack on a hot day is ice candy. It's made with fresh fruits and fruit juices that's poured into narrow cellophane bags, then frozen to an ice pop. Nieve, snow, nieve. Snow is made up of ice crystals formed from frozen liquid water. The snowiest place on Earth is Aomori, Japan, where it can snow over 300 inches every year. Because of its tropical weather, it's unlikely that it'll snow in the Philippines. Let's review the Tagalog words we've learned. Bahaghari, rainbow, bahaghari. Maaraw, sunny, maaraw. Temperatura, temperature, temperatura. Mainit, hot, mainit. Malamig, cold, malamig. Yellow, ice, yellow. Nieve, snow, nieve. We did it! We learned the Tagalog vocabulary words for weather. But wait, do you want to know what the weather is like in Manila? Let me make a quick phone call.
Hello?
Hi Eric, kumusta ka?
Hi, ate.
It's my cousin Eric in Manila.
I'm good. What's up?
I just have a quick question.
Uh-huh.
What's the weather like in Manila?
Well, if you're asking about today's weather, we have a blue and clear sky, which means we have a good weather. And we have a low % chance of rain. Look. It's sunny. But if you're asking about weather seasons here in Manila, we only have 2 seasons. First is the wet or rainy season from June to November. This is when the flooding happens on some parts of Metro Manila. The second is the dry season from December to May. January is the coolest month, averaging 23 degrees Celsius, while March to May is the hottest, ranging 25 degrees to 32 degrees Celsius.
Oh, well thanks for the information, Eric.
Okay, okay. No problem.
I miss you a lot. Talk to you soon.
I miss you too, ate. God bless.
Well, I gotta go. I have some books to finish. Paalam! Hi, I'm Ate Pat. Come learn Tagalog with me. Oh hey, this came in the mail for me today. It's a box of opposites. Let's learn some Tagalog words that describe opposites. What do you think is inside? The Tagalog words can be found in the description of this video. Follow along. The first thing in our box is a phone. The style of the phone has evolved over the years. Bago, new, bago. Luma, old, luma. Speaking of old, the oldest college in the Philippines is the University of Santo Tomas in Manila. Records show that it's even older than Harvard. The next thing in our box is a tape measure. Tape measures are useful in seeing if something is big or little. Malaki, big, malaki. Maliit, little, maliit. Speaking of big, the biggest mall in the Philippines is the SM Mall of Asia in Pasay. It's so big that it has an ice skating rink, a Ferris wheel, and the first ever IMAX theater in the Philippines. The next thing we have in our box are pencils. This pencil is long, and this pencil is short. Mahaba, long, mahaba. Maikli, short, maikli. Speaking of long, one of the longest underground rivers in the world is found in Palawan. The Puerto Princesa subterranean river is about 5 miles long and is one of the new 7 wonders of nature. The next thing we have in our box is a mug. I love drinking hot chocolate on a cold day. Malamig, cold, malamig. Mainit, hot, mainit. Speaking of hot, the Philippines is located near the equator, and the hottest recorded temperature happened in 1912. It got up to 108 degrees Fahrenheit, or 42.2 degrees Celsius. The next thing we have in our box is a towel. Towels are useful for drying things off that are wet. Basa, wet, basa. Tuyo, dry, tuyo. There are 2 major seasons in the Philippines, dry season and rainy season. Dry season is from December to May, and rainy season is from June to November. The next thing in the box is the stopwatch app on my phone. The stopwatch can determine if something is fast or slow. Mabilis, fast, mabilis. Mabagal, slow, mabagal. Speaking of fast, a fast form of public transportation in the Philippines is the MRT, or the Metro Rail Transit. It's a train above ground that transports people around Metro Manila. The next thing in our box is a lamp. Lamps are useful for making it light when it's dark. Madilim, dark, madilim. Maliwanag, light, maliwanag. Speaking of lights, every December, the city of San Fernando has a giant lantern festival. Some of the paroles are 15 to 20 feet tall and have up to 10,000 light bulbs. The next thing in our box are noise-canceling headphones. Tahimik, quiet, tahimik. Maingay, noisy, maingay. Speaking of noisy, karaoke is a popular pastime in the Philippines, and many homes have a karaoke machine or a karaoke mic. Family and friends love getting together and compete for the highest singing score. The next thing in our box is a coin. There are 2 sides to every coin, the front and the back. Harap, front, harap. Likod, back, likod. Speaking of front and back, the Sinulog Festival is one of the grandest celebrations in the Philippines. It's a religious festival to honor Santo Niño, and it happens every January in Cebu. Sinulog means like the water current, and it describes the steps of the Sinulog dance. Dancers take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, just like the movement of water. Thousands of people fill the streets of Cebu to watch dancers and performers take part in this joyful celebration. The next thing we have in the box is toy furniture. Furniture like bed and a lamp are typically found inside of the house, not outside. Loob, inside, loob. Labas, outside, labas. Speaking of outside, something that's always done outside are fireworks. To celebrate the new year, many Filipinos light fireworks because it's said that the loud noise and bright lights ward off bad luck and bring in good fortune. Let's review some of the Tagalog words we've learned so far. Bago, new, bago. Luma, old, luma. Malaki, big, malaki. Maliit, little, maliit. Maikli, short, maikli. Mahaba, long, mahaba. Mainit, hot, mainit. Malamig, cold, malamig. Tuyo, dry, tuyo. Basa, wet, basa. Mabilis, fast, mabilis. Mabagal, slow, mabagal. Maliwanag, light, maliwanag. Madilim, dark, madilim. Maingay, noisy, maingay. Tahimik, quiet, tahimik. Harap, front, harap. Likod, back, likod. Loob, inside, loob. Labas, outside, labas. Phew, we have a lot of things in our box. The next thing in our box are fuzzy slippers. Shoes have a left and a right. Kaliwa, left, kaliwa. Kanan, right, kanan. Speaking of shoes, the world's largest pair of shoes can be found in the Philippines. The city of Marikina is the shoe capital of the Philippines, and it's known for its shoemaking industry. In 2002, they made a pair of leather shoes that were almost 18 feet long and 7 feet high. The next thing in our box is a calculator. The calculator can be used to determine the amount of something. Konti, few, konti. Madami, many. Madami. Speaking of many, the Philippines is an archipelago that's made up of over 7,000 islands. The country is named after King Philip II of Spain and was discovered by Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. The next thing in the box are a pair of goggles. These are usually worn when someone is swimming in a pool or the ocean. A body of water can be deep or shallow. Malalim, deep, malalim. Mababaw, shallow, mababaw. Speaking of deep waters, the Philippine Trench is one of the deepest parts of the whole ocean. It's located to the east of the Philippine Islands, and the deepest point is over 10,500 meters below the surface. The next thing in the box is a scale. A scale can be used to see how much something weighs. Mabigat, heavy, mabigat. Magaang, light, magaang. Speaking of heavy lifting, Heidelin Diaz won the first ever gold medal for the Philippines in the 2020 Summer Olympics. She holds the world record for her category and won by lifting 224 kilograms, close to 500 pounds. The next thing in our box are some cleaning supplies. Malinis, clean, malinis. Madumi, dirty, madumi. One thing that can make a big mess is a volcano. Mount Pinatubo in central Luzon erupted in 1991. It was the second largest volcanic eruption of the century, and it caused ash to fall over miles and miles and displaced many people from their homes. The next thing in our box is some medicine. You might take some medicine to help you get better. May sakit, sick, may sakit. Malusog, healthy, malusog. People may need to take medications to stay healthy. The antibiotic erythromycin was invented by a Filipino from Iloilo, Dr. Abelardo Aguilar, in 1949. The medication is used to treat bacterial infections. The next thing in our box is a pillow. A pillow is nice and soft, not hard like a brick or a rock. Malambot, soft, malambot. Matigas, hard, matigas. Something that can be hard and soft at the same time is lechon. It's a whole pig that's slowly roasted over a fire for hours until the skin gets hard and crispy, while the meat inside stays tender and juicy. Lechon is said to be a national dish of the Philippines and is served at special occasions. The next thing we have in our box are some keys. Keys can be used to open something or to keep something closed. Sarado, closed, sarado. bukas. Open, bukas. Doors in the Philippines can be made out of solid wood like nara. The nara tree is the national tree of the Philippines, and it's known for being sturdy, durable, and resilient. It's said that the tree symbolizes the strength and resilience of all Filipinos. The last thing we have in our box is a test. Sometimes tests are easy, and sometimes they're hard. Madali, easy, madali. Mahirap, hard, mahirap. Something that might seem difficult for others is arnis, which is the national martial art form of the Philippines. Arnis involves defending oneself with sticks, swords, or bare hands. If you look closely, arnis is featured in the 2021 Disney film Raya and the Last Dragon. Let's review the Tagalog words we've learned. Kaliwa, left, kaliwa. Kanan, right, kanan. Konti, few, konti. Madami, many, madami. Malalim, deep, malalim. Mababaw, shallow, mababaw. Mabigat, heavy, mabigat. Magaang, light, magaang. Malinis, clean, malinis. Madumi, dirty, madumi. Malusog, healthy, malusog. May sakit, sick, may sakit. Matigas, hard, matigas. Malambot, soft, malambot. Bukas, open, bukas. Sarado, closed, sarado. Mahirap, difficult, mahirap. Madali, easy, madali. And those are some of the Tagalog words that describe opposites. Take a look around you and see what opposites you can find. As for me, I have a date with a karaoke machine. Paalam! And one more thing, be sure to check out our new TikTok account for video recaps and follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes footage and more. Paalam! As for me, I have a date with a karaoke machine. Paalam!